Shoulder, I just want a ball. My head's going round and round. Washer is broken, it won't go at all. And the rain pours really down. Gone haywire, the oil stove won't burn, and Jackie's beginning to sneeze. My poor back's aching, my knees they are shaking, my troubles were high as the sea. Mom tried to tell me when I was supporting that life's not all sunshine and fun. I wouldn't heed her, but now how I need her to help get this big washing done. Now leaking, I hear a mouse squeaking, and Jackie's now starting to roll. I'll end up this story before it gets gory. Like the raven, I croak nevermore. Like the raven, I I broke nevermore. Thank you guys. That was called Worry Worry, and my great-grandma Pearl Childers wrote that like in the 50s? 54, I think. So here's the story. On April 24th, 2016, my Aunt Linda wrote us a letter. I was living in Portland, Oregon with my buddy Travis and Nick Vogt, and the letter said that, well, here's the letter. I have it right in front of me. This is from Linda, Aunt Linda. Last week I received a box in the mail from Fern Frick, Dad's widow. She's cleaning out the attic at the Mount Vernon house and recently found an old cardboard suitcase that was shoved into the farthest corner of a tiny closet off the main attic room. The suitcase was disintegrated, but the contents were intact, so she sent them to me. This past weekend, I took the items to Mom and made copies and pictures from parts of 2 scrapbooks. I hope you enjoy reading this material. And then she wrote that Pearl Childers is my great-grandma. And I started reading these poems, and I could not believe what I was reading. It literally would have instructions of how to sing it on some of them. For example, this one's called Yes, We Have No City Water. Her specific instructions said, it's supposed to be sung in the tune, Yes, We Have No Bananas. But, that was 1923, when the lake was dry and the bootlegging joints were plenty wet. But I didn't write it how I was supposed to. I heard it a different way. There's a lake outside of town. It's almost dry, and needn't be afraid to drown. Your tears run from your eyes. If you want to get a dream, go to town someday. Ask, have you any water here? And this is what they'll say. They'll tell you, yes, we have no city water. they'll tell you, yes, we have no city water. We have no city water today. I have white mule and wine. It tastes mighty fine, and all sorts of drinks, and say we'll have old-fashioned red whiskey that makes you quite frisky. I have no city water today. Thank you. Thanks for stopping in, y'all. Hope you're surviving. I'm grateful just to be practicing and hang out with my family and my dog. And I got these lights, so, you know. So here's the story. When we got those poems sent to us in the mail, I was living in Portland and driving a truck delivering mattresses with Nick Vogt and literally just playing like these poems in the truck while he's like driving to Washington or something crazy. True story. And if you want to, you know, check my credits, just ask Nick Vogt. You should follow Nick Vogt, and his music's so good. Anyway, enough about him. What do you think about him? Nice pause there. So I did a couple songs, and then Nick literally just was like, oh, let me do one. I'll do this, More Ration songs. It's no big deal. It's just written in the 30s about depression, and I'll just nail it the very first time I ever try it. I mean, literally recorded it. And he dropped a whole step down, which I know my buddy Daniel Rodriguez, Danny, does that. He goes the lowest, so he's got the biggest cojones. I can only go down a half step like my buddy Corey does, you know, because I'm like medium cojones, medium big for the records. All right, that was a good talk also. So this one's called More Rations, and this is in the style of how Nick Vogt wrote it. That was like a long explanation. Ain't got no soul to wash my dust, no oxidol to make a suds, no small red points to buy some me, no stamps for shoes for my bare feet, no nylon holes in my legs and hands, elastic in my worn out pants, no gas or tires for my 04. I just had a round with the Russian boy. I just had a round with the Russian boy. No coffee for my aching head, no pillowcases for my bed, no logsome apple pies to bake, no sugar for my angel cake. No sugar for my angel cake, no grapefruit or pineapple juice. I ain't got nothing, So what's the use? Thank you. And I'll have to find the version of Nick singing that. He just sounds so good. Tell Tony I said hi. This is taken from two different poems. The verses are from a poem called Out West for Rini. Rini's my grandma. The chorus is taken from a poem called Concerning the Weather, written in 1952. She wants to be in the great wide open spaces. The only thing that she can see is the school children's faces. Where one path meanders down for your information, at the end of which there may be found a little comfort station. You can have your Colorado with its wind and drifting snow, and I'll still take old Illinois where the soft winds gently blow, where the tulips are a-budding and the robin's coming back. The grass is getting greener round the old familiar shack. She took the boys to call one night on a lady tall and stately, as she soon found that wasn't right. She hasn't been back lately. Why did Donnie lick his tongue on a handsome Chevelle glass? Oh, the misdemeanors of the young, but we will let that pass. You can have your Colorado with its wind and drifting snow, and I'll still take old Illinois where the soft winds gently blow, where the tulips are a-budding and the robin's coming back. The grass is getting greener around the old familiar shack. You can have your Colorado with its wind and drifting snow, and I'll still take old Illinois where the soft winds gently blow, where the tulips are a-budding and the robin's coming back. The grass is getting greener round the old familiar shack. Thank you guys for checking us out. That was called Out West for Rini. It was the title track of a family album that I did with Dan, my brother. And you got to check out Dan Frick's stuff too. He just posted one of the songs that he did of Grandma Pearls called When You and I Were Young. It's on Dan Frick. It's on his page. It's really good. But yeah, I did this family album and sent it to everybody, and was just like, I feel like it was, you know, when I was just starting to learn how to record, and I don't feel like I did it justice enough, and my brother and I want to redo the whole thing with musicians that are, you know, amazing people like Josh Higgins and Jenny Higgins. Want to have them sing a song here in town. But I did this. No, this one, see here. Speaking of Dan, Dan did a really good version of a poem called Homesick. And I basically stole his version and changed a few things. And I was hoping he would still be my brother if I was allowed to play it. You know, it's not quite like how he does it. So, but this was written in 1934 when my Aunt Ruth was in Chicago which is interesting because I was literally moving to Chicago as I was hearing this for the first time from Dan. All right, I'll quit talking because, it doesn't pay the bills. Playing music does, which, I got a PayPal account. Just kidding, but not really. Why should I be homesick for that old worn-out shack? The beds, they are so lumpy, it almost breaks my back. The curtains, they are holy, the rugs but a rag. Oh, there's nothing in my home about which I can brag, except my darling little mother, sister, and my dad. A little imp of a brother who sometimes makes me mad, and a dear fuzzy brown-eyed dog sleeps the livelong day. Why should I be homesick? Will someone please tell me, pray? Oh, there's nothing in my home about which I can brag, except my darling little mother, sister, and my dad. A little imp of a brother who sometimes makes me mad, and a dear fuzzy brown-eyed dog who sleeps the livelong day. Why should I be homesick? Someone please tell me, pray. Why should I be homesick? Why should I be homesick? Thank you. This next one's another Rations tune. There's a... Excuse me, let's see if I can do this. Little brown sack I am keeping, it's filled with stuff and you're so fair. I dream of it when I am sleeping. It's precious as gold and as rare. One time the supply was quite ample, we used it so lavish and free. Now we get merely a sample to sweeten up coffee and tea. My car stands alone and forsaken, its tires are worn to a thread. My gasoline also they've taken, so now I'm just walking instead. One time the supply was quite ample, we used it so lavish and free. And now we get merely a sample to sweeten up coffee and tea. Our luxuries too are forbidden, my money for war bonds I spend. At OPA nothing is hidden, and the islands are gone with the wind. One time the supply was quite ample, used it so lavish and free. And now we get merely a sample to sweeten up coffee and tea. Thank you. Could you imagine rations of tires and nylons and sugar or toilet paper? Anybody? I don't know what you're talking about. So this one is called World Blizzard, and this is back when everybody lived in Pearl lived in Last Chance, Colorado, where my grandpa Jack was a preacher also. Last chance for gas for 50 miles. That's why they call it Last Chance. So my buddy Chris Chandler and I moved out west just on a whim one time, and we were like, I told him we really need to just, swing by Last Chance because this is probably the last chance I'll ever have. You knew there's a joke coming. I don't feel like telling jokes, so. Anyway, so we went and checked out Last Chance. I didn't finish the joke for you. And there was one gas station, like a row of houses, some trees, and then I just remember my family being like, your grandpa planted those damn trees. And so we stayed there for 5 minutes because it was literally nothing to do there. And then we left and we got a flat tire, which is a different story, and I swear I saved our lives because I was a Mario Kart expert at the time. So this is called World Blizzard. Oh, life is never dull for me. When blizzards rage and roar, I never know whom I'll see. When knocks sound on the door, it takes all kinds of characters to make the world advance. Eventually, they'll find their way to the place we call Last Chance. And one poor soul who came one day came with a great surprise. And she said the doctors took away 2 Cadillacs from her eyes. It takes all kinds of characters to make the world advance. Eventually, they'll find their way to the place we call Last Chance. We bed them down on the couch and the floor and filled their dry gas tanks, and then send them on their way once more without a word of thanks. It takes all kinds of characters to make will advance. Eventually, they'll find their way to the place we call last chance. Yes, thank you for coming out. I'm going to do one more and then I'm out of here. The houses are dusty, the dishes are dirty, the beds are all tumbled and torn, and here I must loiter and write to my daughter. It's 6:45 in the morning. Your father's working, I cannot be shirking. In spite of his aches and his pains, well, he must have money to buy bread and honey. The high cost of living still gains. The high cost of living still gains. Butter and dollar, can't you just hear me holler? The beefsteak has gone out of sight. Easy dill pickle once cost a nickel. Now sells for 10 cents ain't right. Now sells for 10 cents ain't right. Now sells for 10 cents ain't right. Thank you guys so much for coming out. My name is Matt. I love y'all. Be safe.